What is up, everybody? We are back with another HB therapy. Fair warning at the beginning of this episode, I am tired today. I'll get into it as the episode goes on, but welcome back. We are back. How exciting, how exhilarating to be back live on the YouTube. We're waiting for this new episode of Allegedly to start. What's up, Carolyn? But yeah, we'll get into the title of this live and everything here as people join in and stuff. But just a quick reminder, if you haven't yet, be sure to give this live stream a thumbs up. Go check out the most recent episodes when we're all done here of Allegedly, the podcast with Johnny, where I share all the news. I don't know if the phone can pick this up or not. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I know it picked that up. Lee, okay, so let's get into why this episode of HB Therapy is titled Neighbor Wars. If you have watched the TikTok lives or any of the lives that I've done on any platform for that matter, you probably have heard me talk about the situation that's been going on in my apartment for the last year. My upstairs neighbor is so loud, nonstop, and last night was stupid. Okay, it's a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday night. Well, technically it was a Wednesday morning. Started at 3:30 a.m. Stomping, running around, screaming, yelling, and this is not the first time this has happened. This happens multiple times a week, honestly. And some nights are worse than others. There was one night that I literally was about to call the cops because I was so concerned about whatever is going on up there. It sounded aggressive. The stomps were aggressive. The screaming was aggressive. Crazy. And last night, it woke me up. It was 3:30 a.m. I'm like, I haven't had a good sleep since December. I'm like, please, God, just let me get a few hours of sleep, please. So I typically wait a moment before I go all Mr. Heckles. I'll complain to myself or whatever, or in group chats or while texting friends or whoever, and I'll give it a beat, right? Usually give it 30 minutes, and then I'm like, oh. So that's what I did last night at 4 a.m. It was off and on the whole time, just loud screaming and banging on the floor and stomping around and running around, and at one point it sounded like crying. I don't know what was happening, but at that point I grabbed my broom. I'm ready to hit hit the ceiling if it starts getting loud again. And then probably about, I don't know what time I sent it in the Discord. It had to have been about 4:30, 5 a.m., something like that. It gets so loud. So I grab my broom, bang, 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 all Mr. Heckles on the ceiling. And all of a sudden I just hear screaming back and stomping. So I hear, F you, mother effer, and stomping. And I'm just like, no, it is 4:30 in the morning. And then I was called a slur. And then they got quiet and stopped. So, but I am so tired. It finally stopped probably about 5 a.m. I don't know what's going on up there, but if it happens again, I'm just calling the cops because this has been going on for so long, and my apartment building doesn't do anything. the last time, and I know I can't be the only one hearing this, right? Like, it's so loud. It is so loud. And it's always in the middle of the night. I mean, I hear them all day, every day, right? But the nighttime stuff is just getting out of hand. Like, I don't do anything when it's during daytime hours, but like, is driving me actually insane, and it's like messing with my flow of everything else in life, you know? Because like, there's no reason why I should be getting 2 hours of sleep in a night, like, and I don't want to, like, on days when I can sleep in, I don't want to like sleep throughout an entire day and then wake up at 1 p.m. because I couldn't fall asleep until 6, you know? So that's just something I gotta figure out. But it comes with apartment living. Like, I know that. Like, you hear your neighbors and whatever, but it's just, this is like an unacceptable level of whatever. But so today out of 10, the day itself was probably like a solid 5. It took a lot to get productive and stuff. I mean, we went live on Favorited, which was a lot of fun to hang out there, and I appreciate all that joined in that live. But even after that, when I was all set up to film Johnny, it was like, I just couldn't, it was so hard to just push myself to just do it. But then as soon as I started filming Johnny, I had fun, and the episode's pretty good. So I feel good about that. I got that edited right after I filmed it. I tried filming some shorts and TikToks, but I didn't like any of them, so I probably won't post any of those. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it sucks. No, it's really, really awful at that time of night. And like, don't get me wrong, I've had nights on TikTok live where it'll be, you know, 12 o'clock or something, and maybe I'm playing music and maybe they can hear it, but you know, I turn it down anytime I hear any sort of movement or commotion, and I'm like, oh god, am I being too loud? But yeah, I don't know. I'm tired, and my eyes look like I've been punched in both of them, and this eye is like not opening all the way. Look at that. But what can you do, you know? Keep on keeping on. Hopefully tonight I get some sleep. Hopefully they're quiet. Yeah, it's irritating. It's always on the nights that I'm like, I actually could fall asleep, you know? Because sometimes it's my own brain or whatever, and my silly, goofy self won't fall asleep until 4 a.m., 3:30 or whatever witching hour. But last night it was not my doing. I could have definitely slept. But it's okay. We're here. And tomorrow's a new day. And yeah, we got a new episode of Allegedly. It says like an hour left on the export, which isn't too bad. It'll more than likely be up before midnight, thank God. Even though I think I literally pushed off filming until 5:30, so I was like super worried that the filming process was gonna, you know, it'd probably take an hour, maybe a little bit more. And then I was like, God, I hope the editing process goes smoothly, and it did. So knock on wood, still exporting technically. But yeah, I should get some good rest tonight, hopefully. At this point, I think I'm tired enough that I'll sleep through it, but I don't know. I'm low-key a light sleeper, so like any sound I'm like so that doesn't help. I might just go to sleep with AirPods in tonight, which is honestly not great because I can't really, I feel them in my ears and I'm like, I don't like it. But it might be my only solution. I need to get a good night's sleep tonight, especially just so I can wake up tomorrow and feel, you know. Fletcher, it's because Lee is a moderator in the chat. But what else? I don't know, I guess today it's just been a mental struggle to just push myself to, you know, do the work that I gotta do and just push through the tiredness, which is just such a mental struggle that like I feel like I don't know. I never used to experience that, but as I've gotten older, as cliche as it is, it's just like it's so much harder to do. You know, I remember college, I would have pretty much every night was like this, you know, and I functioned perfect. Like I was just like all the time. And then we would go out on the weekends after a week of not sleeping and staying up until the next day trying to get a project done for class. Like I mean, I don't know, I can't do it as easily anymore. And I think it's more so just like the multiple nights of it adding up and not so much like I pulled an all-nighter this night or I stayed up until 4 this night. It's more so it's been like I've been awake every night for the last 3 months. uh, but thanks, Carolyn. No, it's good. It's definitely it's just another thing that's gonna make me somehow mentally stronger, I hope, or weaker, who knows. Um, but today I proved to myself that I can work through it and get my stuff done and on to another day, you know? Um, I think I'm gonna try and do favorited lives every like afternoon. Maybe not every afternoon, but every once in a while on the afternoon when I'm preparing for episodes or just getting stuff together when I'm just hanging out here, you know? So that way I can chat with you guys. But yeah, definitely not every day, obviously. I can't do it every day, but yeah, we're gonna do that when I can and yeah, just keep on grinding away. I saw the Luigi Mangione episode is doing pretty well, so I'm excited to see that there's some new viewers on there that are watching the episode and engaging in the comments. That means the world to me that it's getting seen by some new eyes, and you guys have watched it and you watched the premiere. I know we talked about that yesterday. That was so much fun, and yeah, it's really cool for people to see the stuff, and I'm really proud of that episode. And yeah, what else? What else we got? I feel like I had other things I was gonna say, but my brain is like, um, merch updates. I think almost all of the remaining merch orders are about to be sent. I think from what I saw in the last email I got. I'd pull it up, but my computer will combust if I try and pull up my email right now. So I will double check on that and get back to all of you guys who have ordered merch. Thank you so freaking much. We've got new merch drops coming soon. Obviously, Johnny's merch dropped, which I'm really excited about. We're gonna have a hoodie that you have seen me wearing on the merch store here coming soon, which I'm really excited about. If you've seen me wear my Waste Renegade hoodie, those are going to be for sale on my merch page, so keep an eye out for that. We got a few new designs that I'm excited about that are just like fun little sayings and things. So I'm hoping those will go up at the end of this month because we just did the Johnny drop. So yeah, and I mean, Johnny's got some fun sayings that will probably end up on shirts or whatever as that goes on. What else? Flip? What the flip? I know some of y'all have downloaded the app and followed and everything. I appreciate that. That's been a journey, and on the app I kind of want to share the process and the behind the scenes look of what it's like on that app right now, because it's so interesting to me just how they are treating their creators and stuff. It's incredible. Like you get, say your video gets, I don't know, what was it, like 20 to 50 views and you still make 15 cents from that. It's like unheard of. And I have, I think, 9 followers right now on Flip, and my most viewed video, I think, has made $12 or something like that. So Flip, if you are a creator, like, jump on that app now while it's still new and growing. I applied for their creator program, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I don't know. I was invited to apply for a Meta creator program thing for Facebook and Instagram, and even though I'm not a big fan of those platforms anymore, I sent in the application because why the heck not? They're gonna verify me if I get accepted, and some other fun stuff with that. So, we're grinding away. We're putting the work in, and I feel like there's always more work that can be done, and I'm happy to be in that mindset. It's not like the mindset that I've had before, where it's like, oh, I'm doing too much. It's more so like, oh my god, I want to do more. But yeah, I feel like Johnny would pop off on Facebook Reels. He would. I should just start scheduling all of Johnny's clips on Facebook. I need to get better about that. My AI program ran out of minutes, so now I have to hand edit most of my shorts and reels that come from those episodes. So that just adds an extra little bit, but we're gonna use weekends to kind of edit that extra stuff and get more content pumping out on all platforms. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm sharing so much about the behind the scenes of a content creator. Who's doing it? No one. Just HB. Just kidding. I'm sure there's plenty of creators who share this type of info with their followings. Actually, I don't know. Your editor should do that. Yeah, I know. Your editor should do that, HB. What's my editor's name? My editor's name would be like... Wait for it. I need to... Hello, I'm HB's editor, and today we edited a nice... Oh, sorry, my mustache is falling out of my nose. I don't know how I got this accent, but apparently... Okay, apparently this is just how I speak. I edited an entire podcast today that was filmed today, and it is 47 minutes long. You thought I passed out? No. I just came from the basement. I was down in the basement, and I had to come upstairs so you could talk to the editor. I hear I'm not doing enough work. I'm not getting my job done, doing the editing, getting the shorts and the TikToks. That's crazy. I'm doing the best I can. This guy is putting out so much content. I have a difficult time trying to keep up with what he's making. I never know. Why is he Italian? I don't know. It's just how I am. My name is Tony. I'm just an editor. I don't know. I'm just doing what I do. You ever lick the crumbs out of your mustache? I've done it before. I do it every day. I got a little extra snack in there, Like my lunch. It's my breakfast, lunch, and then dinner later on, okay? Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's got a lot of content, this Hunter guy. I don't know what he's doing. Tony what? Tony Barcelli, okay? Tony Barcelli. Yeah, and I'm a professional editor, and yeah. I do a lot of good things for this guy, you see? Yeah. He thinks he does a lot of work, but you should see my cutting room floor, okay? It's crazy. I don't even know how he does it. And then he yells at me for not editing enough, how you say, content there, Is that a soup? Tony Barcelli? I don't think that's a soup. Maybe. Does Tony know Luigi? I do not know Luigi. I never met a Luigi. You mean like a Mario or like a Luigi? What's his last name? The guy that killed the other guy. I cannot think about it. It's out of my memory. I fear. I edited an entire episode of a podcast about this guy, and I hate to say it. I do not know this man. I've never seen this man in my life. But anyway, I'm glad that we got to meet, so you can see the face behind the Premiere Pro, okay? The guy who does the editing. It's driving me crazy, I gotta lie. Tony got that Alzheimer's, it's okay. It's okay, I'm fine. Just a slight hint of dementia. It comes and goes, like my memories, okay? They come and they go. Oh, jeez. What else? Oh, this guy, he goes from making this podcast to eating lunch leaf from Logan Paul. I do not know what he wants, okay? He's all over the place. He cannot pick a niche. Capiche? No niche. I wish he would just pick something and stick to it, okay? Just stick to the news. I do not know what he's doing. I think my accent has changed a few times while I've been speaking to you, so Tony needs to go to bed. Okay, Tony goes to bed now. Goodbye. Ciao. Frickin' Tony. That guy. Oh, man. This is what happens when I'm sleep deprived. Y'all, if everyone could do me a favor and hit like on this live, it would mean the world to me. I appreciate you. Oh, man. Wheezy, you lost your sunglasses. Did that just happen? What? My editor? I thought I had him locked in the basement editing, to be honest. Is Tony on meds? I think Tony's off his meds. I think that's... I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze now. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all, I had 2 Celsius today. They were both horrible. Okay? I don't even know how to explain it. This one just left like a plastic aftertaste in my mouth. This one, like, I don't know how to explain this flavor. I can't believe it. Never again. Celsius is literally the worst. Like, why do people drink it? I don't understand. I literally got it because I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance, right? And I wanted like an energy drink, and I'm always intrigued by different beverages, and I want to try them all, and I'm like, I'll give it a chance. It was a mistake is what it was. And now that taste is in my mouth. It's a mistake. Also, my phone is like dying. I think my other charger's broke. So I don't even know if I can plug it in. I'm falling apart. And that's okay. Sometimes... Oops. Sometimes things need to fall apart to build new things or something. I don't know. Oh, is it charging? I hope so. Slay. Why did I look just like that emoji? You know? We can play guess that emoji, ready? That's ah! Guess that emoji. What did Johnny talk about today? Today, Johnny had a lot of topics, ranging from influencers to, at one point he was talking about his chakras. I don't know. Frankly, even when editing, I'm like, when did I say this? Like the whole episode was kind of like a, oh. I think in this episode I made fun of not only Elon Musk, but Trump and Joe Biden and Mr. Beast. I don't know. I called out everyone in this episode, I think. And that's great. We love that. We love that, you know? I didn't do it. Johnny did. Let me be clear. Okay? But yeah, you know that guy who does like the like crystal cleansing ASMR on TikTok, you know, where he goes and he has the crystal or whatever, and then he's like, and he's picking out like the things like a monkey, but like out of your just me? Is it just me? Am I the only one who has seen this guy on TikTok? Oh, I hope not, because I don't know how he got on my FYP, but he pops up randomly, like maybe once a month or once every other month. And for some reason, I get stuck there watching the whole dang thing. It's crazy, but Johnny did that. So, I don't know. Was HB featured in it? Nope. It's just Johnny's episode. Just Johnny's episode. Oh. I heard monkey. I don't speak monkey. Name that movie. I'll tell you. It's a series of unfortunate events with Jim Carrey. I don't speak monkey. Ow. Yeah. I think I had a dream about veneers last night, or this morning technically, when I fell asleep for a solid 2 hours. I don't know why. It wasn't me getting veneers, and I don't even remember who it was. I feel like it was some like slightly famous person, like, you know, above average famous, like people know them. I don't remember who it was though. I can picture his face kinda, but his face really wasn't in it, which is weird because he was getting veneers. And also, why was I there? Right? What do these dreams mean? And why is it that I randomly get very overactive dreams? Like, am I gonna be there randomly one day when someone's getting veneers? Anywho, I don't know. What other weird dreams have I had recently? The rapture happened in my dream, and for some reason, I didn't get to go with I didn't get to go with the good guys. I was stuck down here, and so was Sabrina Carpenter, which was fine, because then I think I ended up dating Sabrina Carpenter after the rapture. So I have dreamt that my teeth, I don't think all of them, but some of them. And that's mainly when, like, I'm super stressed or something. That's only happened like twice in my life, maybe 3 times I've had that type of dream. But supposedly when you're losing teeth in dreams, it's like stress or something. I don't feel bad. I don't think I'll get to go either. I mean, I was just like, ugh, this is crazy. But, you know, Sabrina Carpenter was there, and that made up for it. So it was so vivid, that dream. She was there, and like, I was like, Sabrina, why weren't you chosen to go with them? And she was just like, it's because I made a music video in the church that one time. Oh, it's crazy. Have a great night, Fletcher. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, making me tempted to play Fortnite for the first time ever. Oh shoot, I haven't even really seen anything. I don't go on TikTok like ever anymore, so it's like I don't see any Fortnite stuff, and that's probably for the best. I don't need to be playing that. Takes up too much time. You know, I'm over it. Sometimes I get into that like video game phase where I want to play things like Fortnite or Call of Duty or whatever, and then I quickly get out of it. It usually only lasts like a couple of weeks. This last time though, when I was playing like on live with TJ and all of them, that lasted way longer than I think any of my gamer phases have lasted. I've never been a gamer. You know, my extent of being a gamer was like Nintendo 64 growing up, and like my DS or Game Boy. All work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. Johnny is anything but dull, thankfully. He's a sharp fella, that guy. He's quick. He's quicker than me. Sometimes he's quicker than his own mouth. Like today, he started saying like 12 things at once because the thoughts were all like going. And I thought I was having a stroke. It was a very scary moment, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, so, that was fun. Oh, man. I may not be a smart man, but I do know what love is. I should watch that movie. I haven't watched it in a minute, and I just love Forrest Gump. I was running. Why don't you love me, Jenny? Something so out of the ordinary. That song has been stuck in my head for like the last 2 weeks. It's so catchy. Can't stop listening to it either. And now I get to see him at Love and Life. If you haven't yet and you want to go to the festival, get your tickets. Link in the description of this live and description of all videos. Use code HB2025. Love it. My 8th grade teacher got in trouble for playing Forrest Gump for us during the last week of school. Oh, I mean, if you just fast forward through the scene with Jenny, I feel like it's fine. It's questionable, I guess. I don't know. It's a great movie, though. It's a cinematic masterpiece, really. Yeah, Jenny does. Her butt cracks there. And, like, they do the bang bang. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody's fine. Oh my god, I called out, like, every influencer at Coachella. I may or may not have started spreading misinformation for a brief moment in time. Allegedly, Johnny did that. This episode is all over the place. Fair warning, if you want the chaos of Johnny Thomas Appleseed, you got it today. So, God bless. In Johnny Appleseed we trust. Chicken Run. I haven't seen that movie in ages. I feel like I maybe watched it once. Like, I rented it when it came out. Like, we went to the movie rental place and we got it. And that's probably the one time I watched that movie. But you got me kissing the ground. I don't wanna throw them. Shoot dang diggity. Shoot dang diggity. Wait. I had something I was gonna talk about. I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Whatever. Must not have been that important. Chicken Run is so good. I'll need to rewatch it. That era of film is like a time that I almost don't remember. You know? Do you guys have any memories from your childhood that you've blocked out? Like a time frame that you just don't remember? Because I feel like I remember like a lot of random years of my life and random moments, but there's certain things I just don't remember, and then I'll see a picture and I'm like, what is this? Or like a video and I'm like, maybe I do have dementia. I like when you get allegedly up late because then I have free entertainment. I love it. I love it. I love that you watch it. I appreciate that. And you comment on all of them, so thank you so much. That's like probably been one of my favorite parts of this new podcast is like seeing everybody's response to the different things. If you stomp all night tonight, I swear I'm walking up there tonight and you're gonna have an issue. But no, reading your guys' comments and responses to whatever the heck Johnny's asking is like one of my favorite parts. It's so fun because no one like really like has anything to like respond to in the vlogs, you know, whereas this is like very much so an open conversation. I'm gonna write a fanfic about you and your neighbor. Ugh. I'm just gonna like make a video on TikTok one of these days and see if it ends up getting to them, you know, and they see it and they're like, because I have video and audio proof of their loudness. I stay recording everything, okay? So stay tuned for a YouTube short of HB's Neighbor Wars. It's just been, you know, and I'm just extra on edge with everything in life, and, you know, I'm already tired and mentally drained. This is just like, yeah, pile it on. But like, I already think that they're, I did move Jared because I was filming a TikTok, but then I never used the TikTok. I think they're unstable up there, but I'm real close to being unstable, so don't push me. Don't push me, because I am close to the edge. I am trying not to lose my head. That's not a threat. You know, I'd probably just get some crazy eyes, like, and that would scare me away. So, don't jump. Shoot, well, this episode has 39 minutes left to export. That's how long we've been live, too. Just don't fall over the edge. Long fall. Oh my gosh. It's like, it rattles. I don't know if you guys can hear it on YouTube, but it like rattles everything, every vent, every light fixture. It's just irritating. That one day though, like things were shaking on my walls, like the stuff I've got hanging up, like I thought for sure stuff was gonna fall off the shelves I have right over here on the wall in my bedroom. Because I don't know if they're pounding on on their kitchen island counter thing, or if it's a stomp, like a toddler, like, but it's so stupid. It's like actually absurd. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk and my vent about my neighbors. I just like, it's actually driving me wild. But no, next time I'm calling the cops. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's gone long enough. and they're not reasonable people. I can tell from just listening to them and how they engage with the people they know, you know? How cheaply they make the weird thing though is like I never hear the neighbors on the side. Sometimes I hear like the dog next door, but I never hear them talking. I never hear them playing music. Never hear anything. Never hear the people across from me. Ever. Like I hear their dog every once in a while when they take them out. I hear everything up there. I can hear them having regular conversations. I can hear them yelling. Like it's crazy. I know, it was bad, Taylor. It was really bad. That's when I was like not thinking when I yelled back and said it's 4:30. Because if I wasn't as tired as I was, I probably wouldn't have yelled back saying it's 4:30 in the morning. People are sleeping. But because they probably were in a mindset and in a fury where they could have came down here and done something crazy. But if they came knocking on my front door, I just wouldn't have opened the door. Break in, please. I would love a little lawsuit in my life right now. Just a sprinkle of controversy, you know? Some extra drama to vlog. Be great for the views. I'm just saying. Neighbor Wars goes to the next level. No, it's so weird. I've lived in 3 different apartments, right? In my life? 3? Kind of 4. 4-ish. I wasn't really living in the one, like I wasn't on the lease or anything, but I was dating someone and I was basically at their apartment like every night when she lived there, and then we got an apartment together. So kind of 4, but literally this is probably the worst sounding apartment I've been in. I mean, I was on the same floor in my college apartment, and I don't remember it ever being like this. I could never hear. And those ceilings were a little bit higher and probably thicker walls altogether. I could always hear the like highway outside of my apartment at the apartment in Savannah, but I could never hear my neighbors upstairs or beside me or anything unless it was like my roommates in my apartment. And then the only thing closest to this was when I was dating that girl and she was in the like college apartment buildings. Those kids were loud, obviously, because they were just a bunch of college kids being degenerates. So that was a lot. But this is the craziest I've ever heard, like an upstairs neighbor. But then again, I'm thinking about my time in the one apartment I had where I was on the very top floor. And I was probably dancing to Michael Jackson like an idiot. Or crashing out. And I was never stomping or screaming, though. But I was probably listening to music pretty loud and dancing, so that probably was loud. No clue, you can hear people above you because I always lived in a one-story house. See, I only lived above people in my one apartment that I had in North Dakota. Other than that, I've always been pretty much on the lower level. And I don't think I have anyone under me here. I think it's the parking garage directly under me or something like that, or maybe the lobby, because the apartments don't start under me until like way over there or something. So I'm at least, you know, but I also don't know like how they walk. Like they have to be like the force has to be crazy underneath their feet. Or they have a pet elephant. I don't know. But must walk with only their heels. You know? It's not a nice... I should make a TikTok with that sound that's like, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you know that sound? But I'm done complaining for now. Just been a day. Every time I heard them walk, I got angry. No, and that's the thing, like, I don't think the random walking every once in a while would get to me as much if it wasn't for all of these, like, consistently wild nights where it's like aggressive and loud and 4 in the morning. If it wasn't for that, like, but no, today was overall just like just one of those days where you don't want to do what you know you have to do, or like what you typically want to do, or whatever. I had to pull from the depths today, which is good to have days like that, I guess, and like get through it to like prove to yourself, see, you can do it even on the bad days. So, but I'm like, I'm gonna sleep good tonight, I tell you that much. Or I'll not sleep, who knows, with my brain. I'll probably think about 50 things and yeah. But yeah. You need a little treat tomorrow. Yeah. Someone want to buy me some ice cream, or someone want to get me some Lover Boys. I need a little treat. No. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna go live on Favorite It in the afternoon though. Depending on how the day goes. It's Thursday, my dudes. This week went by really fast. Sure did. It's already halfway there, y'all. For all of you Monday through Friday workers. Loverboy being a treat is wild. Hey, I've been really good. I haven't had a drink in a long time, and I could use a Loverboy. You know? Get me a beverage, y'all. If you don't know what Loverboy is, y'all, because you're usually on YouTube and you haven't been to the TikTok lives, Loverboy is a 0 sugar and low calorie hard tea seltzer. It's like the bomb. I only have one more day. Oh, that's right. Easter is happening, isn't it? Is that this weekend? Is it Easter this weekend? Is he risen? He is risen. Good for him. Can't wait for the day I am risen. Downtown Total Wine to find Loverboy because it's like the only place it's sold here. Yeah, they only really sell them at Total Wines, Harris Teeters, very, very specific stores. You have to do the store locator. You know, back home, like, they only sell them in, like, 2 cities in the entire state. So, yeah. Oh, my. The Easter Bunny is in your walls. That Easter Bunny better leave me alone. Hiding eggs in my home. Did you hear that? Could you hear it? I can hear exactly where they're at in the dang. Lucifer lives. No, Lucifer's on the couch. Oh no, Taylor. That's annoying. You should try the spritzes if they have them too. They're more expensive, but I like them. I like them on ice. It's more of like a cocktail than it is like a seltzer, you know? It's like a, you have a little sipper type of thing, you know? I haven't had those in a minute. God, I probably haven't had those since Lee gifted me the limoncello and those probably. It's probably been since then. Those are pretty good. But then I went on my like 75 hard and everything, so I'll probably think they're nasty. I really like the blueberry pomegranate, I think it is. That one's pretty good. I like all of them, but I feel like the blueberry palm is the best one out of those. But I like it. I like it a lot. Limoncello? Yeah, those are only online though. Those you have to order. They also have espresso martinis. They just made margarita ones that you can order online. I am not sponsored. Yeah. Oh, y'all. Well, I think that's about it for tonight's live stream. This episode of Johnny should be up in the next 30 minutes or so, so be on the lookout for that. Hopefully it all just exports properly and it'll be good. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't yet, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications for whenever I post. Join the Discord, follow me on all social medias at HunterBenjamin3. All of the links are in the description of this video. And yeah, I will see you next time. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. I hope all of you get some sleep, okay? Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk about my neighbor. It's good chat. Good chat. Okay, bye.